Hold on to your seats, your world is about to change. And the clue is in the recruitment adverts. Dave Takes It On looks at who is hiring whom and what it means for us EV drivers and the whole of the UK population. And it's electric. Every day we see some EV company produce computer-generated images of the next concept car, the one that would be the Tesla Beta, sweep the world, launch them into the big league, and then, well, nothing much happens. It just remains that, a concept car prepared by some very clever computer experts. Ideas are free. Well, no, not really if you use dozens of programmers to produce a concept, but you know what I mean. Going from concept to production, then to mass production is a long and winding road with an absolutely huge price tag, usually. And most of that work is done in top secret. You can't let the competition know what you're doing. You might lose your advantage. Well, Tesla never works that way. Tesla's very much hands-on. Give it a try, out in the open, see what happens. Look at SpaceX. They've had more explosions and crashes and fireballs and failures than any other space company would ever fear in their worst nightmares. Today, SpaceX has launched more rockets into space than all the others combined and has slashed the cost of going into space. Trips to the ISS, the International Space Station, have become almost commonplace and cheap thanks to Tesla, SpaceX and Dragon. So, Tesla announced its master plan to speed up the transition to 100% renewable energy by producing compelling products way back in 2006. Today, as part of that, they've decided to target the national electricity grid in the UK. Hooray! Now, some of you might remember the first commercial Megapack grid-connected battery installation of any size. Australia had a massive problem with brownouts and blackouts regularly. At peak times when people got home from work and switched on their AC units, air conditioning, the demand peaked higher than the grid could provide. So they kept coal-fired, called peaker plants, on standby. Now, coal-fired power stations cannot be allowed to go out. It takes simply ages to light one and get it up to speed. So they had them ticking along in the background until peak time approached, and then they shoveled in coal like it was going out of fashion, producing electricity that attracted an absolutely enormous premium in the price paid for producing it to get them over the short-term problem. Well, along came Elon, who said he could do the same with batteries, much quicker, far, far cheaper and cleaner. Perth in Australia was his first target. In 2016, Perth had just experienced a total blackout, and Elon said he could resolve it quickly, cheaply and reliably with his Megapacks. When they said, well, yeah, we want one, but we can't afford it and we don't think you can ever do it, it's never been done before, an Australian billionaire stepped in and promised to fund it if it was up and running within 90 days. Tesla offered it free if it wasn't completed and working on time. Deal was agreed. Tesla completed it with 40 days to spare, and it worked. That installation almost paid for itself in just the first year of running, and the cost of the grid dropped by 91%. It has proved to be totally reliable and effective. Blackouts now don't happen. All day long, batteries charge up from PV panels in the glaring sunshine free of charge. It is a success. It has gone on to make an absolute fortune for the billionaire. Well, Australia now has ordered a huge number of additional but far larger Megapacks, and they are now seen as a superb investment. Forget clean and green, they just make stupid profits. Clean and green is now just the bonus, as the old coal-fired power peaker plants are now already shutting down as new Megapacks are delivered and switched on. Now Tesla is targeting the UK, and far from showing off glossy concepts and ideas, Tesla just dives straight in. Action! An advert on Tesla website seeks a Head of Operations, Tesla Electric, Retail. And the job description deserves a reading. As I quote, as part of Tesla's mission to accelerate the transition to sustainable energy, we have launched Tesla Electric. Tesla Electric is Tesla's retail electricity offering, currently available to Tesla product owners in selected markets globally, such as Texas. We believe strongly that simplifying and improving the customer experience around retail electricity and virtual power plants is necessary to drive significant adoption among consumers. Delivering a seamless, simple customer experience will ensure that small-scale residential flexibility can be fully utilised to support the transition of the entire electricity grid to 100% renewables. Let me read that again. Transition the entire electricity grid to 100% renewables. No tests here, no launches there, no trials here. Just go at the whole thing. Now, in this role, you will have the operational responsibility for our retail electricity activities in the UK. This includes responsibility for managing our market entry and building out the team, systems and processes needed to start operations. After a start of commercial activities, you will have ultimate responsibility for day-to-day operations. We see candidates with demonstrated experience in delivering retail energy programs and with a healthy skepticism of the status quo. Again, another phrase worth repeating. Healthy skepticism of the status quo. So what will that person do? Again, I quote the top two responsibilities. Lead the ongoing route to market activities resulting in obtaining an electricity supply licence in the UK and accreditation to all associated relevant industry codes. Number two, scope and manage build-out of all required resources, systems and processes to prepare for commercial launch of a retail electricity product in the UK. So my predictions have come true. Regular viewers will have seen several of my videos that predicted this months ago. Tesla Electric is coming, and it will not be what we are expecting. Not at all what we're used to. I'll keep you informed. I'm Dave.